So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Palo. And he's worked it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Albert Ferrer. Gomez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He's had it taken off him. Rashford. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Just swings wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. So it is still 0-0. Spread out to the left. Swings in across. Up he goes! Off the post! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gomez. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Knocks it into space. Cruyff Going face to face with his great rival. Goes for goal! Just off target.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Played out towards the right wing. Now that's well seen too. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's in a good position. Isaac! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Hernandez cuts it out. Gomez cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through. That pass isn't the best. Oh, no joy this time. Onana. Pobega. Nicely weighted ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cruyff's cross. No, that's not going to find its target. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Cruyff, good purposeful running this. Cleared without hesitation. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. In with the challenge. Now it's Isak. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, good spread. Onana. Cruyff.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, delightful ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Merci de votre compréhension. Merci d'accueillir les deux équipes.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Rashford. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Rashford really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pobega.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Isak. Gomez wins the duel this time. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Pobega. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rashford. Rashford gets flagged offside. It's a good run down the right. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Changement.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Elects to cross. He's there to hit it! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
He's in plenty of space here. Picked out brilliant shot, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. And another try! And for a moment, time stood still. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he lines up a cross. That's the keeper's ball. That has been slung wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He has found a way through. The ball goes in. And here comes the corner.
Changement en cours.
But there's going to be another change here. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. That's a throw. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cruyff puts his foot on the gas. Cruyff ploughing through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Isak. Now it's Rashford. Very nicely done. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. 5 minutes left on the clock. Spread neatly. Hernandez deals with that comfortably.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Can he latch on to this?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rashford finds himself offside. Isak. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Isak. And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter.
Decent chance! That's another chance! No, he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Gets a good foot in there. And here's Isak. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Messi. Now it's Isak. He's had it taken off him. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, the man of the moment in every sense of those words is Marcus Rashford. Model player and model humanitarian. His development really has been incredible on all fronts, and he's so much more than the speed merchant we saw on that remarkable debut.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Paris Saint-Germain replying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Oh, this is a great position. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's the chance to counter. Gets into some space. He is through here. Cruyff quietly revving up. Out to the right. Early ball. There's the header. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Passing is crisp and sharp. Into the channel. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pobega wins the duel this time. Rashford. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And this is Messi. Nice looking ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players...
Oh, shooting chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Looking for a runner. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Over to the left. No, it's not getting there. He's shifting through the gears here. Elects to cross. Alexander-Arnold.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Paris Saint-Germain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
There's a searching pass. And that has been cleared. Spread it left. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. He's picked his way through. Good ball, good take. And he shoots! Albert Ferrer has been caught there, it's a foul. Spread out to the left. Could try cutting inside here. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Isak looking understandably energised after his goal.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we are already promptly back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to...
Shapes to shoot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Rashford getting this one clear. Clipped into space. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Not the best distribution from the keeper. That has found him in acres of space. Onana.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Looking to play him in. Onana providing an outlet on that flank. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Good play on the left-hand side here. Can he latch on to this? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Viene sostituito con il numero 24.
And the keeper beats it away. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? Pobega. Cruyff. Pobega. That looks a cracking ball. Now this could be a chance. Wriggles his way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cross to the back post. Onana. Cruyff. No, he's not getting past him there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Isak.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Isak looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to...
Chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 72.
But there's going to be another change here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 3.
Somewhat off top. Messi! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. It's gone for a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he plays one through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's come to nothing. Cruyff. Gomez. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Now, this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something.
He's had a crack. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Bullish header! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's a good-looking delivery.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Ball's gone out of play. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Looking for the run. Isaac. Looking for options for movement. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot, surely! He's put it wide. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Isaac, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Hops for safety. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's a key interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, such a clever touch. Real chance, surely!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Quarter of an hour played. Rashford. Now it's Isak. Now it's Rashford. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Paris Saint-Germain so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Hernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great vision. Tries to play it through. Out of play for a goal kick. Rudiger. Here's Pobega. Cruyff. Nice physical challenge. And now the breakaway. Looking for options for movement. Pobega. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. And it's Cruyff. And here's Isak. And it's Messi. It's a promising position. He slings it in. And that was somewhat errant. Hernandez. Alexander-Arnold. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. And he gets rid in a hurry.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
This looks promising. Out to the left it goes. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Now the delivery. Cruyff. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's Rashford. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Can he spark a counter here? And he plays one through. Oh, just skip, he's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. That's a decent clearance. Now he's off and running.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Good ball, good take. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancel each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0. And Cruyff! And he has kept it out somehow.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pompega! Oh, quality save! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Messi. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Isak. And this is Cruyff! Big moment! Massive goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball driven towards the far post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a cute ball. It's a goal kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Paris Saint-Germain are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Strokes it back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Just about up to 75 minutes. There's the header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. So there's going to be another change here. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious what they want to do here. Just get the ball to him and hope that something happens, a little magic.
Onana. Cruyff. Messi. Applies the finish! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
They've played it short. Cruyff.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Gets a good foot in there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. It's a pretty loose pass. I think we're just about done here. Now it's Rashford. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Looking for a runner. A header! That's another chance!
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. The final seconds now. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? It's there. We thought it was over. It's all square one. And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Takes a shot! He's delivered all right! And what a start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's not going far. Crosses it in. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That's a cute ball. That has been knocked clear. Gets his head on it! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Chance, surely! It's hit the upright. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Onana does really well there. He is strong. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's been taken short. Cross flung in, he rises! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Spread out to the left. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He shifted it to the flank. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Played into the middle. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rashford in acres of space out wide. Rashford! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
This is quite a header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's found a way through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pobega. Rashford. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that is expertly dealt with.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Over to the left. And it's Messi. And this is Cruyff. Isak shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Tries to dink it. Bullish header! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So it's back to business. That pass has been well intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Not the most accurate pass. Cruyff. That has been slung wide. Oh, super ball. Just a goal. Real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Can he finish? They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Cruyff really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's loose, and again! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Cruyff duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter, just instinctively
Shoots! No mistake! Just cruising! They are cruising! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's a goal kick. Hernandez. And back to the keeper they go. Isaac looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so...
Cruyff! Oh, terrific save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Pobega. An instinctive delivery. Chance! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Paris Saint-Germain are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's picked his way through. Little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Paris Saint-Germain are down to 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
The ball goes in. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's looking wide. Now it's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. A lovely feeding. Big chance! And the counter is on. Now it's come to nothing. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cruyff. He's on it. Can he get away? And the shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 92.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Il numero 9, il numero 16.
Tries to play it through. Chance to do. Terrific header! Oh, crossbar! And he can't find the net. That is a little undercooked. And he's got the beating of his man. He's gone for goal! Oh, impressive strike.
Isak clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Throw it. He's a sharp little ball here. This looks promising. Hernandez. Back into the middle. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Now a sudden chance to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's a good ball out wide. Back towards the middle. That's good running with the ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi has found the net here, of course. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. stood up well to him there. Threads one in. Always onto this. And this is Messi. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. They are getting horribly bullied. And it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that will be it. So the winner's bullish and belligerent after a remarkable... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim. Oh, he's been charged for a shot! Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Neymar goes short. Good ball, good take. Yamal! Hazard. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rashford. And he's being shifted off it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bangladesh clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Hazard. Great vision. Well, no joy this time. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! Quality ball. Threads one in. Hazard. Oh, robust challenge. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's on it. Can he get away? He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Serginho. Good chance here! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Pedri. Neymar. Now it's Rashford. Hakimi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a searching pass. Best.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Substitution in progress.
Just too high.
Rashford will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Paris Saint-Germain making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Pogba. Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good alertness. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Searching pass he's played there. Great chance! It's there!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
2 added minutes has been
So the
indicated.
first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello attendees.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Berbatov. Coming on to replace him is number 22.
Here we go again.
Mbappe.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Rashford. And the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the delivery. Big header! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did.
Chance! And it's made its way to him. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Short changes him with that pass. And it's De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Looking for the run. That's good running with the ball. De Bruyne. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, well played. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. And one more try. Goal! And they're back in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Hakimi clears. Paris Saint-Germain are of course in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Hakimi gets over and intercepts.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rashford gets into a good position. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, that's been intercepted. Probing pass. And that could set him on his way. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played into space. And he was quick to react. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well read, nice interception.
Bangladesh surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's had it nicked away. No, no way through. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he's gone looking for safety. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Cruyff.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
On the field, number 7, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 20, Gabriel Martinelli.
That's a cute ball. Decent chance!
Bangladesh nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's an excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold.
Has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Yamal. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field, number 18, George Best.
Cross goes in there. Up he goes! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Paris Saint-Germain were involved in a great game here, unpredictable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out. There's the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He has found the way through. Pass is just off target.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good take in a good area. And that is expertly dealt with. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. And here's Thuram. Raul. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the through ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And claimed it back swiftly. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Deep cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Thuram. Pedri. It's a promising position, and he's... Yamal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Lamine Yamal has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is good alertness. Still goalless at the moment. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's chosen to go back, spread out to the left. Approaching the half-hour mark. Pass somewhat off target. Thuram. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Just eases him off the ball. Rashford. Now it's Hazard. He's got away. He's got tall. Harmlessly behind. Vicious ball here. Oh, that's well spotted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Short changes him with that pass. Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Oh, well played, well played. Raul. Out towards the flank. Hazard. Crossed in again.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Opts to play it back. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. 5 minutes till the break. Rashford goes on a charge down the left. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. And he's on his way! Raul. No foul, says the referee. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Pogba looking for a runner. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now, can they get him away? And he plays one through. He's found a way through. And the finish! Now, that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure this...
Goes for the shot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Oh, good ball, and the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
It's a good run down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Rijkaard, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Turan providing an outlet on that flank. Chance for a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Thuram certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 9, numero 17, Hazard, numero 11.
Pogba.
Lasciano il campo per
No
il numero
breakthrough
21.
and well into the second period. It is still
Il numero
anyone's
14,
game.
Il numero 18, il numero 10.
Back on the ball again.
Attenzione, una
It's
sostituzione.
Kukçu. Dumfries. Cross into the box. Driving on and making good progress. Hazard. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Well, played right into his path. He's picked his way through.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. He might be in here. He's come in hard. And he's had a hit. That's another chance. They've scored. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Paris Saint-Germain have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. And he's certainly onside here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's Van Nistelrooy. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Into the last 5 minutes. Not the most accurate pass.
Might want to be careful there.
And he skips past his man. Oh, great run, magical. Dumfries. Van Nistelrooy, a header! In he goes again. And he's really put himself on the line here. Inter Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Dumfries with the foul. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard with a definite foul there. It's a loose ball. Van Nistelrooy attempts a clearance. And that is as far as it goes. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Contra Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, River Plate have always been considered the uptown club amongst those in the Argentine capital, but the supporters, believe me, are no less passionate or loud. So that's got things underway.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
He's cut it out. That's an imaginative pass. Rashford. He's picked his way through. Nice control. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Messi. Little pass back. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. Neymar.
When it's delivered early like that, defender...
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. It's a throw-in. Delivered with swing. Raul. Can he get on the end of this? That's an excellent interception. Chance here to counter. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. They're well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Looking for the run. Neymar. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That's very neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Messi. Now it's Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now he's got space here.
River Plate have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Might be danger here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
So it is still 0-0. Pogba is wide and looking to get onto this. He's found the way through. And here's Raul. Raul finds himself offside. Hakimi. River Plate looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't...
Gets his head on it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rashford is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pogba is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Berbatov showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Nice looking ball. Can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. Xavi Alonso, and he's hit it long. Hakimi. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Messi. Messi could try cutting inside here. Neymar. Pogba played into space. That has been cut short. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Paris Saint-Germain really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 21. Número 8.
And we're off again.
Entran
0-0,
número 17.
and we're at the halfway
Número
point.
3. Cambio.
He is through here. That's the keeper's ball. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Driving forward. Aims beyond the defence. Kane! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Hit into the middle. Rashford. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gets into some space. He gets big. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Xavi Alonso, held by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Gets to show off his quick feet. Almost an hour gone. And here's Iwobi. It's Xavi Alonso, and it's Neymar. Is there any support? He might not need it. He is just caressing the ball. He's looking wide. Neymar. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Looking to wriggle clear of his marker. And he's quick to snatch it back. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe! Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Rashford. Back into the middle. He's found some space. He can get that clear. Oh, what has happened here? Pedri. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's... Yamal! It's in! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 18. Número 10. Número 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 26.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. 75 minutes played. Modric.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Donnarumma claims comfortably. Modric, now it's Kane. And that is as far as they're going to go. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's Serginho. Rashford. So much time and space. It's Rashford! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he passes it long. Modric. Hazard. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Modric. Now it's Rashford. Rashford! Oh, it's hit the post! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Hazard. Played back. And here's Kane. Now it's Rashford. Well read, and the danger is averted. And there goes the final whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. So that's got things underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So, a breakthrough already.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Neymar. Albert Ferrer goes sliding in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold, played into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. And it's Pedri. It's Albert Ferrer. Now it's Neymar. Closing on the finish! Zanetti is there and he can get that clear. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Neymar. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good read, needed to be. And that has been clubbed away. And this is Neymar. Pedri. Chance here to counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely bit of skill. Real chance! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Neymar, there he goes, motoring forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rudiger. De Bruyne. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Hernandez gets across to intercept that. He is through here. Oh, what chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Mateus with the short one. Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Neymar probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Played back in. That is good alertness. Casemiro. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. Threads one in. And he's onside. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Hernandez. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That has been knocked clear. That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pedri. Casemiro. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football. Substitution.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Isak. Yamal. Might be danger here. Great chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Lamine Yamal demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to...
Chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Ajax have their second corner now. Mateus plays it short. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. De Bruyne. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Rashford. And it's Hernandez. Ajax needed that. They really needed it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's straight offside. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Referee's given a throw. Now it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Neymar. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And no, that was never going to make it. That has not gone well. Not the most convincing of passes. Ajax looking to pass their way through. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Rashford in acres of space out wide. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Yamal! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Good ball over the top. Flecken breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Isaac! Just off target. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Schlotterbeck. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just about up to 75 minutes. Casemiro. So, what can they make of this? Alexander-Arnold. That's a cute ball. And this is Neymar. He's picked his way through. Ball comes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they've got a throw.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 11, Neymar. Number 8,
Oh, had to make that, and he did make it.
Number
Ajax
25,
really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Takes a shot! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Mateus. McAllister powering forward here. 5 minutes left on the clock. Albert Ferrer. And it's Rashford. Mateus. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is a great pick out. That's the keeper's ball.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Schlotterbeck. Nicely weighted ball. He's come in hard. Palmer. There will be 4 extra minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Goes for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are... So that's it, it is all over. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And now,
Isak
I'd just like to
taking in the
read out our
accolades, having been
members
named
who are
man of the
celebrating
match.